Hi everyone, so we're just getting ready for a barbecue right now. My husband's just touching up the stuff. My husband this year is he's the assistant coach for my son's soccer team, and we're having a barbecue. It's a rep team, so that's like boys were selected to be on this team. And we're gonna have a barbecue. It was supposed to be yesterday, but we canceled it because of the weather, and we're hoping, we're hoping for the skies to clear up today because it's not being canceled. So we'll see how that goes. He's just getting in the hot tub, and we have a above ground pool over there, and we're just getting it all ready to go. So, and we gotta still like power wash this, but we still have a bit of time. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you some of my prep for the barbecue. So I'm using all disposable items because, you know, they're kids and their parents, and just too many dishes, and I just want to be a quick cleanup because I have to go to work tomorrow. So I know you guys, please don't email me about recycling and all that stuff. I know I should be using paper cups and paper whatever, but I'm sorry I didn't. I feel bad, but it's out of necessity. All right, so what I wanted to share with you are these. These look like real utensils. See? They're not. They're reusable, but they're this. They're just like plastic spoons and forks, but they've got like a silver top and a black bottom. And I bought this at the dollar store, but it actually comes from President's Choice, which is, I guess it's from Superstore, but these were at my dollar store for $1.50. So I like grabbed tons of them and I use them. I've used these before at a party. You know what? I shouldn't be touching the little tops because people are going to eat on that. But anyways, so I have that, and I've got quite a bit of these, and I like to use them because they look real, but they're not. And then what I'm going to do is just paper napkins and these plastic cups, and I'm going to put a pen of Sharpies here so they can put their names on the cups so we don't use that many, and then just paper plates, but they're not paper plates. I know, it's bad. It's styrofoam, sorry. Anyways, so we're just getting ready. My house, we're vacuuming, my kitchen's a mess, look, but we're getting ready for the party and I'm prepping, so I'll show you more as I go along. All right. So this is how I placed, I think I've shown this to you before, but this is how I've placed my utensils and the little cocktail napkins in here. So I've got knives and spoons in one slot. This one slot is bigger, or maybe it's the same. It's the same, but we use more forks, so I put the forks all in one slot, and then the knives and spoons in another slot, and then these cocktail napkins. And I'm just going to, I'm putting everything here right now. It's not where I'm placing it, but I just want to, things that are ready to go will almost go here so that I know where it is. Another tip that I do, just so that you see, excuse my mess here. While I'm getting ready for my barbecue, I put these little Martha Stewart sticky notes on this bulletin board, and here is ongoing shopping lists that I still have to go. So instead of going once and then forgetting and having to go again, I write a list ongoing so that at the end I can just pick it up. So first thing I do is I sort of do my menu. So on my menu, we are just serving hot dogs and hamburgers, and I'm doing a fruit tray and some lemonade, and everybody else is going to bring something. But I put the list of things I'm doing. So hot dog, I need to get the buns out, ketchup, relish, mustard. Hamburgers, I've got cheese, buns, onion. I need to do fresh and fried. Pickles, tomato, lettuce, and mayo. And then the fruit tray, I've got watermelon, cantaloupe, grapes, and strawberries, and I might do chocolate-covered bananas. We'll have to see. And then with my lemonade, I do, well, I spelled lemonade wrong, but lemonade. I do lemons. I don't even know why I have 8 there, and country thyme lemonade. So another thing, I'm just getting my pen here. Another thing I need to do, I just remembered, is I need to buy like 3 bags of ice to put in the cooler. I might make that 4 actually, because I have a big huge cooler for outside, and I'll show that to you later. So as you see, and it says need to go at latest 2 o'clock because my party's at 4, so I know that by 2 o'clock, if I haven't gone, that I need to do that. So that is how I try to keep myself organized. We're still tidying up and cleaning up, as you see. I have to show you something that I was just very fortunate. These hot tub covers, I know you can get them for like $300-400, and our old one is right there, and it's really waterlogged, and it was really bad, and my husband's like, we need to buy one, we need to get one, but it's not in the budget right now. So he was on Craigslist, and there was a guy in my town getting rid of this one because he got a new hot tub, but they got rid of his hot tub but not his hot tub cover, and the hot tub cover is almost brand new, so we got that for free, and I think that's like a blessing, so I'm so thrilled about that free hot tub cover. So as you see, I'm getting ready, and we'll continue on. So I'm just washing my fruit for the fruit tray that I'm making, and I saw on Pinterest that if you soak your fruit and a teaspoon of vinegar, that helps remove any of the dirt. And I'm just going to soak that in there, and then I have a lot of grapes, so I have a feeling we're not going to eat this all during the party, but I'm going to put it in my little, containers, and I take them off the stem so that they're easy to eat, and we'll do that. So I have that soaking, and I'm just going to cut up the watermelon, and we'll go from there. So I've taken the outer part of the watermelon off, and I just sort of shaved it off, and I have a bag here where I put my stuff. And then I'm just going to cut it in half and then cut it evenly and then put them on my tray. So I'll show you that when I'm done. So as you see, I've sliced them evenly, and that way when I put them on my tray, they look nice and even. And I'm going to do that to the other side and this side. Okay, so this is how the watermelon looks. I know it's not perfect, but it's a barbecue. But I thought I would add some basil because it needed a little bit of punch of color. And I love watermelon salad, which I make, which is basil, watermelon, feta cheese, and it's so yummy. So basil goes with watermelon. So anyway, so that's my watermelon tray, and I'm just going to cover it up with saran, put it in the fridge, and let it chill. Okay, so I'm about to work on the melon and do a tray for that. But one secret that I do try to do is don't always succeed, but I try to keep my counters as clean as possible. So as you see, I've got my knife, got my melon, I've got another melon here that I have cut in half, and I'm going to put the seeds in the disposable. But before I do that, I want to try to keep my sink as clean as possible so that when I'm ready to go to the store, pretty much everything is tidy, and it's just a little bit of sprucing up that I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and clean my sink out, load the dishwasher, and start it so that I don't have as much work to do once I've prepared all my platters. Okay, so I finished cutting up my melon, and I put some basil leaves again on each side, and these were cherries that I pulled the stem. I actually soaked them in a teaspoon of vinegar and like a whole bowl full of water just to get it really clean. And I stuck it in the center. Super simple. As you see in my counter, I cleaned it up already. All the junk is in there. Nice and simple and tidy. So I'm going to put saran wrap on this and then stick that in the refrigerator too, and it'll be ready for the party. Okay, so now I have these grapes that have been soaking in that teaspoon of vinegar and this whole bowl of water, and the dirt is off of them, and I'm going to start pulling it off the stem, And then I'm just gonna stick it in here and let it drain, and then I will put it in these Ziploc containers. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to use most of it for the party, but I'm going to store it in these in my fridge so that if my kids want some, they can just go grab it. And I have the strawberry soaking too, so I'm going to deal with that after. Okay, so what you're looking at is all the residue from the grapes. I've taken it out. Here's all the branches, and here are the grapes just sort of draining. But just this was a great tip that I found in Pinterest. Just a teaspoon of white vinegar and into your bowl of water. You can't taste it. We've tried the grapes and it's fine. But it takes out all the residue, and my strawberries are sitting there soaking, and I will do the same thing. And then I'll just put it on a platter. Just drained the strawberries, and I just want to show you the dirt that was on the bottom of that. So see what happens if you don't wash your strawberries. You get all this dirt that you eat. Okay, so I put the grapes in these containers, and I'm going to put them in the fridge. And I'm just going to drain these, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the tops or if I'm going to slice them off. But just leave that for there for now, and I'll keep on prepping. Okay, so I'm going to make my lemonade, and it's really actually quite simple. The lemonade is very simple. My daughter was saying tastes like fresh squeezed lemonade, the ones that you get at the fair. And so I have this container. This comes from Costco. And what happens is you put ice in there, and then, oops, it's the other way around. You put ice in here, and then you put this on top. Oh, sorry. You put this on top so it keeps it cool. And then they put the cups underneath, and so on and so forth. So, sorry about the shakiness. What we're going to do is we remove the lid, and I'm going to slice these lemons. I've already washed them. And I'm going to stick the Country Time lemonade. I always use Country Time lemonade. And I really don't know the measurements. I'm probably going to pour maybe this whole... just make 6 liters. I might do maybe 2/3 or the whole thing. It just depends on the taste. And so let me just show you how I go about it. So I've taken, this is the one that was full, and this one I've already used, but I'm going to use this one that's full. I just opened it up so that I can figure out what measurements I use for this whole big container. So I'm going to just open it up. So I'm just crushing the lemon. Oops, I see some seeds. So you want to make sure you take out all the seeds, because you don't want to be drinking that when you... Okay, so I've taken the seeds out. Thought I got it all, but I guess I didn't. My daughter's helping me here because it's a two-handed job. So I'm just taking it, and I'm crushing the slices in there, and the juices being absorbed by the powder. And you just keep on slicing it, crushing it. And it really just makes that little bit of difference. Like, I have all my daughter's friends from dance who, the one thing they request every year is the lemonade that I make. So the secret is Country Time lemonade and fresh lemon slices. Oopsie, I see another seed. So just take it out. And as you see, all the powder is absorbing all the juice that I'm crushing. Plus, the rinds that are, the lemon slices, the rinds outside, will add to the flavor of the juice. And it's delicious. And what I'll do, once I add the water, is I'll add some maybe blueberries and raspberries. And I sometimes even add cranberries just to give it a pretty presentation. And it adds a bit of flavor to the lemonade. So as you see, it's becoming sort of pasty. And you want that because you want all that lemon juice to be absorbed. Okay, so that's done, and I'm just going to add the liquid, the water, and then we'll go from there. So I have my spoon, and I'm just stirring it in there. Look how pretty that is. And so we'll just leave it like that. And I'll show you once it's all done. I put the lid on. I'll put some ice after, and I'm going to try to store this in the refrigerator. And I'll just, hold on, give me a second here. I'll show you. Whoa. What does that fit? Okay, so it looks like that. I still have to put ice in it, but I'm going to try it out just to make sure it tastes all right. Okay, so I just put some in there and try it out. It definitely needs more powder. I'm going to add some more powder and we'll go from there. Okay, so I put in another half container of this to fill this up, but my daughter said it didn't need any more, but I know that when I put a lot of ice in here, it's going to dilute the syrup, so I definitely made it a little bit sweeter so that when the party is on, it won't taste so bland because the ice would have melted. So that's done. I'm gonna stick this top part in the refrigerator. It's 2:15, so I have to head now to the grocery store. I'm running a little late, so I have my list, and I will pick up all the incidental items that I still need. Okay, so I'm just about to head off to the grocery store, and you see I have my shopping list here, and my kids have added some items on here so that I know that I can just grab it and go. And then this here is a little to-do list, and I have set tables, sliced tomatoes, cooked onions, set out like all the ketchup, mayo, and all that stuff, the condiments, and then set up fruit tray and the lemonade, which I've already completed, but I have to set it out. So I'm off to this grocery store. It's 2:15, so I'm running 15 minutes late. Hi everyone, we're outside here. I'm trying to stay quiet because it's only 9:30 in the morning, but I just wanted to show you the aftermath of the party. It's not too bad actually, and it was good. It was a great party and everybody got along, and there were some new members of the soccer team, but they seem to be really nice, so it should be a good year. I know I have 2 propane bottles right there. We have this little fire pit, and I got to get my husband to make a cover for these propane bottles because they don't look very good, but a lot of people sat out here and on the deck, and I ended up not videotaping the food, unfortunately, because it kind of got crazy for me because everybody was in the meeting, and so I was prepping the food and that, and I just got too busy to videotape, so I'm sorry about that, but I will insert photos of the party. So, you know, it's pretty, I mean, I still have to tidy up. You know, I've got 1 beer bottle there, but everybody was really good about putting all their stuff away in the plastic bins, so I just have to sort that because I think there's garbage and recycling in there. And then if you look inside, it's not too bad. You know, it still needs to be tidied, but those dishes are washed. I just got to put them away. So it wasn't too bad, actually. Not bad at all. I really appreciated the fact things that helped me. Again, messy pantry, where it was my list. I was able to go to the store and put propane in the tanks within less than an hour. So I was back home by 3:15, and I was pretty well set. The only setback I had was my husband was running a bit late, and I ended up having to plant my planters, the rest of the flowers and stuff, like 15 minutes before the party started. But I had enough time to get ready and get somewhat dressed, so it wasn't bad at all. Anyways, thank you so much for taking the time to watch and see how I sort of organize for just a casual barbecue. Nothing fancy at all, since there was a lot of kids and adults, but we had a good time. So I hope you guys all have a great day. Take care. Bye.